Like, how you feel about the protector role?
Correction comes with protection. Absolutely. Anybody with me, I'm the bodyguard. I'm everything. Once you got me, you don't need nobody else. That's how I feel. That's the role I play. You'll never have to call another man for nothing. So.
And that's providing and protecting?
Absolutely.
Now that you're out the streets, probably not the same amount of money, but oil job, I mean, you making good money.
Yes, sir.
Are the people still treating you different, or do they treat you, like, how do they treat you now compared to whenever you was in the streets?
I feel like I'm treated like a citizen now. I'm a nobody for real now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got money, they treat you good, man. They talk to you a certain kind of way. They never told me no. When you start working like that, then they see you working how they working, you get treated like a regular average Joe.
Damn. So, what feels better?
Average Joe.
Got less stress?
Less stress. You can sleep at night. You ain't got to worry about nobody coming to try to do nothing to you. You ain't got to watch your back. You ain't got to carry no gun. You can actually just chill.
Man, me and my boy, we talk about high school a lot, and I always told him, I said, like, I ain't grow up with much, but if I wasn't cool, I wouldn't have to grow up with much. Because, bro, there was kids in school who got straight A's who just wore the same shoes and wore the same stuff. Like, but they wasn't in them rooms. Like, they didn't sit at the cool table. If you want to sit at the cool table, you got to move a certain type way, and you got to dress a certain type way. You got to keep up with certain stuff. And that helped me back in high school, trying to keep up. Whenever I'm smarter than damn near everybody around me, but I'm not able to apply it because I can't balance being cool and being smart. And yeah, I still didn't get it until later on in life either, but just being like not being lame, but just being a regular degular, man. Like, not being a topic of discussion. But you were the topic of discussion.
Yeah.
I didn't even know, I didn't know who you was until, like, you made the status, and I seen seen somebody go live, and they was like talking about how you you kind of switched up, like, cause you one of the peoples for real.
I am the people.
I feel like you are. Like, 30 minutes into this interview, I feel like you is one of, like, you part of, like, you are the people. You know what I mean? But you seen it live?
No, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen any statuses about what you said, and, like,
Yeah,
and even the comments?
yeah.
How'd it make you feel?
I feel cool. I just feel like they're just still asleep, like, or they are just in and out. They don't. Some people don't like reality.
So you feel like you're giving people just medicine?
That's it. I'm just trying to wake them up.
A lot of people want candy for you to, like, they want their information wrapped up in a Laffy Taffy. Information that you need is never wrapped up in a Laffy Taffy. Most times it's wrapped up in like a black licorice, like a black jelly bean or a pink jelly bean.
And then I used to men telling them what it is or how it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us didn't have no father figures or dads. So when a man speaks on that situation and that you're actively going through, it makes you feel away, because technically most of them don't have no respect for men. They don't care about no man. They don't have no respect for men. They didn't grow up with no dad. They don't have no father figure. They don't even know what a man looks like or operates like.
I feel the same way. And because as wild as guys be going on women, I be feeling like there's like a certain level of respect that we have, just because I know a lot of us grew up in single parent households, but we grew up with the opposite sex that we are going to be growing up with and learning to respect as adults. Like you said, a lot of women aren't growing up with men, so they don't know how to respect a man. They don't know what a man expects just in general, because like dating women with fathers versus dating women who don't have fathers, it's like a whole
It's
different
night and day.
Yeah, like I feel like the whole "what time is you coming in?" that's not a conversation whenever you got a woman with a dad, because the dad already set that expectation. He already told her how dangerous it is out here for a girl. I feel like sometimes as a dude dating a girl that don't got a father figure, who don't look at life like how I look at it, it's like it's hard to even continue to like have conversation with them.
It is.
Because they just look at life like why are you trying to boss me around? It's like, I'm trying to protect you.
Ain't no doubt.
How you feel about the protector role?
Correction comes with protection. Absolutely. Anybody with me, I'm the bodyguard. I'm everything. Once you got me, you don't need nobody else. That's how I feel. That's the role I play. You'll never have to call another man for nothing. So.
And that's providing and protecting?
Absolutely.
All right. So, whenever I first got on your page and I added you, I wanted to see what you said on your status.
Yeah.
And we talking about being providers and protectors. That's the only thing I seen in your status was a guy who views life like, if we move like this, that, and that, the women will be protected and the men will have no choice but to flourish, because it's just, not to get religious, but it's in God's order.
Yes.
You know what I mean? How do you feel about the order? And what do you feel like the order is?
As the order right now is like there's no man, it's just woman, child. So that's the order right now. That's the order we live in. But if the man was to be brought back in the house, I mean, we can have order. We can have our children back. We can stop some of this crime. We can stop some of our fights downtown. We can stop a lot of stuff if we bring the men back in the house.
And I've seen people speak about, because it's another situation. I hate that it's always like this in our community, because we said the same thing about music. It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg again? Our issue, I feel like, is men will say the boys are products of single mothers, single black mothers. Do we blame the single black mother for raising the boy to be a degenerate? Or did the dad leaving out the house, did that come first? And then it's like you force a woman into the single motherhood. Because like it could go either way.
It can, and that scope is so big. And sometimes they're not always forced. Most of the time the woman leaves. So when you choose to leave and because your feelings get involved, it's not love no more. Love is not a feeling. Love is an action. So if you got a man who's doing what he's doing, but you don't feel love no more, and you choose to leave, it's your product. But if you got a man and you put it and he leaves on his own and you raise that product, it's still part of his fault too. Because why wasn't you there? This is your responsibility as a man. We got to be more responsible, and we don't hold each other accountable as men.
So you feel like even if you leave, you still got some responsibility that you left.
Absolutely.
Back at that address.
Absolutely.
And because I know that's like that's a sensitive subject in our community, but it's needed to be talked about.
Yeah.
That's why I invited you on the platform, because we gotta come to grips with what came first in our community, the chicken or the egg. And to me, it doesn't matter what came first.
Yeah.
Let's just get it all back together.
Absolutely.
Off camera, we talked about just knowing better and doing better. And you said at the age of 27, the light went off. You knew better. Like, what do you think would help people to know better? Because we can't do better unless we know better.
Absolutely.
What could help somebody know better so that we could get on to the next phase?
That's a great question. First, I think we got to hold each other accountable first. after we hold each other accountable, we got to let each other. We got to start trusting each other again. I don't think black people trust each other. Men don't trust women. Women don't trust men. We got to start with a small trust phase. Like, I'm gonna let you see your child 2 days out the week. We'll start like that. A day out the week, meet them at the park. We just got to start building these people back into each other's lives. It got to start somewhere though, but it starts with trust. We don't trust each other. Like, she ain't gonna trust him with his dad. So that's why she don't send him over here. He don't trust her over here, you know. And that's why we keep our kids hostage and use them as pawns, but it's really just hurting the kids.
Yeah. I don't even see people linking up with their cousins as much. Like,
Brought to you by